Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply. In this video is to bring you a closer look at the Ives number 326 A92 magnetic catch. This is what they call their Mighty Mite heavy-duty magnetic catch. This is a dual double pole unit, and that's what it looks like. I don't know how many decades this magnetic catch has been available, but my guess it's several. So there's a link below this video to a document called Cut Sheet, and if you look at that cut sheet, the last revision date of the drawing that we have here is dated September 9th of 1960. So a fairly stable unit. It hasn't changed much. Overall length of the item, let's check the dimensions. They've got 3 1/8 indeed overall length of the body. They've got an overall depth of 1 inch, that's correct, with a thickness of 11/16. I say we're going to measure it on the back end. It's still wrong. Oh, forgive me. I'm looking at the drawing wrong. This would be 9/16 body thickness. That indeed is the case. Dual double pole. You've got 2 layers of steel there. This is going to include a single strike plate, which is what I was initially confused with, and then 2 double strikes. If you've got a single door, you're going to use that one strike. You have obviously a pair of doors where you're mounting this up at the header. You'll use the double strikes as seen. Quickly, the dimensional properties of this material. You've got 3 1/8 overall length on the single strike. And there's the 11/16 I was stammering over. On the double strike, you've got 1 1/8 and then 5/8. Okay. You'll have screws to fasten everything. You're going to have, let's see here now, 2 screws for the body. And then you'll have 2 screws for the strikes. That will be enough to get everything installed, regardless of the quantity of doors. So where you're going to use this magnetic catch is when you want to hold the door closed. And there is not a lot of so a typical application for this is going to be an installation where a 9-pound load capacity would be very compatible with the size and weight of door. I would certainly feel you'll have great success with this when it comes to a full-size hollow core door, something probably in the 30-pound range. I think this would work very well for, or if you had a pair of 18-inch or maybe 2-foot doors and you wanted to hold them both in the closed position, I think you'd have great success using this installed in this fashion. 9-pound holding force is the important aspect of this magnetic catch. They say that it's self-aligning. They do pivot, as you can hopefully see there. They do pivot a little bit. That's the self-aligning feature. You can surface mount this, which would be standard. You can also mortise this. If you wanted to mortise into the stop of your frame and make this completely flush, that would be great too. That would look very nice. It would certainly conceal the hardware significantly, not detracting too much away from the overall look of the opening. There's also a link below this video to a document called Installation Instructions where you can review the install procedure for both the 326 and the 327. The 327 is still a dual pole, but it's a triple pole sort of catch that's going to increase your pull strength to, I think, about 14 pounds. So it'll go up about 50% when you increase that. Place the front of the case approximately 1/8 of an inch in from the inside edge of the door stop. And what they're trying to accomplish with that is giving you room or clearance for the strike plate. You'll kick it in from the stop, allowing for the strike plate. Either mortising it or surface mounting it will yield the same sort of requirement. Okay. You can then drill holes for the material to allow you to install the magnetic catch. But what you want to do is the nylon bushing that's here, place it right in the center on both of these. And when there is no stop, if this is going to act as a stop, place the case on the frame to act as the stop naturally. Be sure the floating screw holes are in the center of the elongated slots. Pre-drill your holes, put the screws in, but don't tighten them down all the way because we're still going to allow your adjustment when we get to that point. Now what you'll want to do is, once you have this position, if it's a single door, I would probably suggest that you mount this down near where your dummy trim will be. If it's a pair of doors, you'll obviously install it up in the header so that half of the unit is overlapping each door. Okay, so let's pretend that this is a single door. Once this is positioned loosely, place that strike onto the body. Be sure that you have it aligned properly. What you may have picked up, or not yet, is on each of the four corners, there are little prongs. Take your door and push it against there, and that will mark the hole locations for the strike. Then pre-drill the holes and then secure the strike to the face of the door. Once you're confident of proper operation, then tighten the final screws once you're done. Okay. And the strike placement is indicated at the bottom left-hand corner of the installation instructions. Also, there's a link below this video to a document called Product Brochure that will allow you to review all of the magnetic catches available from Ives. The 325 is the typical and common magnetic catch, which is a single pole. It's a dual pole, but a single unit. You've got the dual double pole after that. So you've got a single double pole, a dual double pole, then you have a dual triple pole, the 325, the 326, the 327. Available in two finishes on all three of those. The A92 is this chrome type or zinc color. Steel is being picked up by the magnet that's inside of there. The case itself is an aluminum base material and therefore not magnetic. So you're going to have an aluminum type chrome finish. You can also do this in the 3 finish, which will be a brass type color, is how you'd see that. So that link there is helpful as a result. Finally, there's a link below this video to the manufacturer's page where you can pull up not only all of the Ives products that we sell, but a link to the manufacturer's website, as well as a link to the full product catalog. The installation instructions are indeed included with the hardware itself. Any questions on the part number 326, magnetic catch and an A92 finish, or any other Ives product, please feel free to reach out to us. And thank you.